Confused in Royal Oak. So Confused in Royal Oak writes in and says, what does this statement mean exactly in lay terms? Now this is in quotes. For $100,000, subject to easements and building and use restrictions of record, and further subject to any encumbrances that have arisen under or through grantee since September 2019, the date of the land contract pursuant to which this deed is given fulfillment of and termination of the land contract. From Confused in Royal Oak, who wants you to review a portion of their document for them without giving you the document.
Well, aren't they all confused in Royal Oak? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
It's a little confusing. First of all, I am a highly visual individual. Like I need to see everything. So I would like, before we get to kind of dissecting the meaning there, I would like to see, how the relativeness, like in its full form, right?
Yeah, it's out of context. It's just
it's completely
right
out of context. But I just, would make a reference to the fact that what they're trying to have there, it sounds, the seller is saying to the buyer in a land contract, I'm going to give you this property when you pay me off, but it's going to be subject to a number of different marketability issues that will affect the title, such as an easement, such as any liens, such as anything that I may have encumbered, from a certain time, from the date of the contract and on. So it's not that it's kind of a wonky question because it's a hard one to give an answer to here on the video, but in general, the language is conveyance language that deals with what type of conveyance you're going to get, what is going to be the issues with the property that are going to be transferred from seller to buyer, pardon me. So that's it. But I tell you, that's some legalese in there in one little paragraph that there's that last part of the paragraph concerns me. It says something about
fulfillment of and termination of. So
no, right before that, he says
the date of
the date
of the land contract. Okay.
Like whatever the seller does between a certain time.
Pursuant to, okay.
Like, does that allow the seller to go out and encumber the property during that time frame? And you as the buyer then agree that, because the way that is written, that the seller can go out and encumber the property with a mortgage, with a lien, or something like that during the time frame where you're going to get marketable title, where you're in a contract with these people. This is actually, I'd like to, we have an editor who cuts these questions up, but again, we should reference this to the lady who called in with the question that says, why do attorneys charge money?
Yes.
Right? Because here, why is it that we ask the questions we do?
That lady this video.
Yeah, Julia. So because that's exactly what it is. We need to see the entire contract. We need to analyze it. Yep. And it's not over when we analyze. Like the thing is, a lot of times we'll draft documents and people go, well, I'm just paying you for the drafting of the document. Why is this so expensive? Well, it's more than that. That's in a vacuum if I draft the document, but you're going to call us. You're going to have questions about the document. People who are going to be, parties to that agreement will also have questions. So there's time there to have to explain and go through and illustrate or demonstrate or, elaborate on how these documents and the provisions they're in, how they impact a transaction. So it's not just writing the document, it's educating the client as to what that document means. So, and this question that you just brought up is a perfect example.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I don't like that question though. Anyways, I got to tell the clerk because they're asking for, that's like somebody calling me up. Actually, they do, and people sometimes do, and they'll call up and go, "Hey, what does this paragraph mean?" I'll be like, "I don't know." Give me the whole contract. Oh no, you don't need to see the whole contract. You just need to tell me what this little sentence means. It's like I can't tell you.
I don't want to pay you for document review. I just want to pay you for paragraph
Sentence
review.
review.
Can I get a discount if I just want 3 sentences?
Yes, we charge by the word. I should do that.
You
No, I mean,
should.
I'm always look at Blair, I'm always happy to help. And it's not
Mhm.
all, it's about, if you if you just look at my, work history and you look at the reviews
Mhm.
and everything, it's not about quote money.
Right.
It's about making sure that people are well protected and that they're happy with, the work that we do. So
Yes. All right.
it was
Very good.
is that the last one?
Yes, very good. Very
Oh,
good set of questions this evening. They were different. They were different questions.
we have a
You
new,
know?
um, clerk who put those
Okay.
together.
No, that was good. Definitely some new questions. Didn't really see the standard run of the mill that we've been getting. We've been getting a lot of repetitive questions, but people have had a lot of the same issue. At the time of
Right.
this recording, it's you know, COVID and all that good stuff that's going on, hot real estate market. A lot of people have had a lot of the same repetitive
A
questions.
lot of
So that was good.
seller disclosure issues.
Yep.
Now, what's going on is we're starting to see, it's kind of like a bellwether, we are starting to see some more mortgage forbearance issues and banks calling mortgage notes
Yep. I'm
and
sure
business
that'll
loan notes.
be a bit of a waterfall in the
Yeah.
future. All right. Well, thank
All
you so
right,
much,
Blair.
David, for your
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you to all of our viewers who hopped on the video tonight. If you would like to reach out to David to ask him your own question, just like the one that you just watched, David, let the viewer know, how can they get a hold of you?
888-789-1715, or type in my name into the URL and I invariably pop up, or the law firm pops up, or you can type in the word proven resource. You can go, we have free apps that you can get. You can download our app. You can get our newsletters. We have 6 books related to real estate that we provide to people for free. All these things are on the website that you can get, today.
And if you're not already watching David on YouTube, if you're not already watching this video on YouTube, go over to YouTube, type David Sobel, proven resource, Sobel Law, any of those things into the search engine in YouTube, and his YouTube channel will pop up with a plethora of information and content on all types of questions circling around real estate law.
Real estate. Right.
Real estate. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Well,
Blair.
thank you so much, David, for your
Thank
time.
you.
Have
I
a good evening,
appreciate
sir.
it.
All right,
You
take
too.
care.
Okay, bye-bye.